Hello guys, thanks for tuning in. In the previous video, I showed you how to draw in solid geometry which was based as a hexagon. So in this one, I will also show you how to draw this solid geometry with an octagon. So to begin my drawing, first I have to number all my points. Then I will number my points from the top view, where I will use this one as point number 1, and then point number 2, point number 3, point number 4, point number 5, point number 6, point number 7, and point number 8. So now, as I've named all my points from the top view, I have to name them also in the front view. So now I will name this one as point number 7 and 8, which is this point. And then this one will be point number 6 and number 1. Which is here. And then this one will be point number 2 and 5, which is here. And then the last one will be point number 3 and 4, which is here. So now, where all my points meet at the apex, I will name it point 0. So now I will draw construction lines in the top view to meet at one point, which will be point 0. So now, as I've drawn all my construction line, they intersect in one point, which I will also name it point 0, which is this point from the front view. And then now, to begin my cutting, I'll draw a construction line that goes downward. This construction line will join the points, these numbers with these numbers. So I will draw a construction line which will affect point number 7 and 8, which is this line. Then I go to my top view and look for number 7 and 8, which is this point and also this point. So again, I draw a construction line which will affect point number 6 and 1, which is this line. So where it intersects with the cutting plane AA, I draw a construction line downward. Then I will insert my point, which is number 1 and also number 6. And then again, I draw another construction line where it will intersect with 2 and 5 with the cutting plane AA going downward. Then I go to my top view and look for point number 2, which is this one, and also point number 5, which is this one. And then again, for the last time, I draw another construction line which will affect point number 3 and 4, which is here. Then I go to my top view and look for point number 3 and number 4, which is this point and also this point. Now that I have drawn all my points from the top view, I will take my ruler and join all of them. After joining all my points, I will have a shape like this one. So to finish my top view, I will join these lines. So now this is how my top view will look like after this cutting plane AA is taken effect. So to show that this part is being removed, I have to show by a hatching. So now after hatching here with the 45 degree, my top view is complete. So I have to draw also the front view. To begin my front view, I will draw a construction line which is drawn from the base of the front view, and also draw a 45 degree line and then now I will draw lines from my top view going to my 45 degree line, which will be point 1 and 2. And then where point 1 and 2 intersect with my 45 degree line, I will draw a construction line going upward. And then from there I create a point of 1 and 2. So now again, I will draw a construction line of point 8 and 3. So where my construction line intersects with my 45 degree line, I will draw another construction line going upward. And then I create a point here, which will be 3 and 8. So again, I will draw a construction line of 7 and 4. Where my construction line intersects with my 45 degree, I will draw a line upward. And then I create a point where they intersect, which is 7 and 4. And then the last one will be a line that joins point number 6 and 5. So where they intersect with my drawing, I will draw a line. Where they intersect with my 45 degree line, I will draw a construction line upward. And then I will create a point here. And I will name it point number 6 and 5. And then again now I will draw a construction line which will show my height. And then also a construction line from the middle of this line, and where it corresponds, where it intersects with the 45 degree line, I will draw a line upward. And then I will have a point up here, which will be point number 0. So now that I have all my points leveled, I will draw a line which join all these 4 points. So again, I will draw construction line from each of these points going to point 0. So now I have my pyramid being constructed with construction line, all the points joining at point 0. So I have to start drawing the cutting plane AA. So to begin my cutting plane, I will start with point number 3 and 4 and draw a construction line where it intersects with my cutting plane. Then I go to my left view and look for number 3 and 4, which is this number 3, this one, and also number 4, which is this one. And then again, I will draw a construction line which will affect point number 2 and 5, which is this point. So I will go to my drawing a construction line from where this intersects to my left view. And then I go to my left view and look for number 2 and number 5, where number 2 is here on this line and number 5 is here on this other line. And then again, I draw another construction line from my front view which will affect point number 6 and number 1, which is here. Drawing a construction line from where this intersects to my left view. And then I will mark point number 6 and number 1, which this one is point number 1 and this one is point number 6. And then for the last time, I will draw another construction line which will affect point number 7 and number 8. Where they intersect, I draw a construction line to my left view. Then I go to my left view and look for point number 7 and number 8, where number 8 is here and number 7 is here. So now, after I've drawn all my points, after I've marked all my points in my left view, I will use my ruler to join them. After I have joined all my points, then I will draw also a line joining the base with the points. Then to show that this part is being cut from the drawing, I will insert a hatching with a 45-degree session. Then like this, my drawing is complete. Check our next video for the next exercise. Thank you.